So ChatGPT recently announced that they will have purchasing within their interface. So with that, if you're an e-com or want to sell products or have them listed in there, you need your JSON, your PDP JSON file. One, how do you get that? Two, what is that? So right now I'm going to show you this automation takes your normal product data, specs, description, price, name, availability, all of that stuff in a database, and automatically, just click of a button, generates this file that you need to be listed on ChatGPT. Happens in seconds. So I'm just going to go through in this video how I built this automation, what exactly it does. It uses webhooks and Notion. It could use Airtable if you needed it to, or the database could be in Excel, whichever you want. But yeah, I'm going to go through this video. It's going to show you all of that. And if you want to learn how to build it, you can watch. Or if you are interested for your business to speed up this process, reach out. It could be customized, and we could, tailor towards your business so you could quickly generate these files. With that being said, I'm going to start with the database. So let's go over here. So I just have, some random products in here. So I have listed just all the appliances, the categories, brand, price, all of this stuff, product URL. Again, this could be Excel or in Airtable, or I have it in Notion, so whichever. I just have it in Notion because I keep my automations in here and sample data I need. So we'll check these, and that's going to set off the automation. So I have that set up in here. So when that gets checked, it sends the specific data that I want to this webhook. Where I got that webhook is when you generate a Gumloop flow. Up here, you have your webhook link, so you would just paste that in there. Yeah, so this is going through. I'm delaying just so it's not processing all at once. It's waiting a little bit so I don't hit a rate limit on this. It's extracting the data. So what data I need, product ID over here. This is sending into this data processing automation. So we go here. This is subflow. And it's extracting, product name, price, specs, all of that. And it's then here we're going into another subflow where this is just taking all of this and it's generating a general product listing for you, so you don't have to do that. Benefit bullets, SEO title, comparison blocks, all of that good stuff. And then this is just extracting everything that I generated from there so we could specifically output it into the database. SEO title, the bullets for the benefits, FAQs, I forgot to mention that one, comparison, blocks, and then here we have where the PDP file is getting generated. So I'm putting in the webhook data and the product listing that we just created. And I have just the sample output that we need. So it's taking the inputs, the specs that we need to put in there. It's writing it in that format. And then we have the output here, which is outputting back into this flow, the main flow. And then once we have that out, we're scoring the PDP accuracy. So here we have a score node. We have criteria to evaluate it on. And then we're summarizing it as well, and then outputting that. So then all of this, product ID, we need to search in the database to write it to the correct row. And we're putting all this new data that we created back into the database that we started on. So that keeps it very simple like this. And again, you could look at this after, but just click a button and wait is essentially what you do to get this. Then we'll go back in here and we'll see our outputs. So this was in the product section where we have all our outputs, and then this is different view. And here we're going to see this is for the PDP stuff. And again, this can be Airtable or Google Sheets, whatever you're comfortable with. But it gives you the bullets that it generated, FAQs that it generated for you, comparison blocks. So all of this good stuff that you can include. One's still running, but yeah, PDP summary. And here's your PDP file. There you go. Another one just updated there. And again, so yeah, all in there. I'm planning on including just ad ideas as well within this automation, so all in one. But yeah, you get 6 outputs generated, 1 click. Obviously saves a ton of time. You don't have to manually do this. You can have it all in one. You could process we could customize the automation and you could process all of it at once rather than having to click every item, but this gives you a little manual. You can see which one's being done. Yeah, that is that.